morning. Good morning and welcome to the Moriches High School Class of 2025 Commencement Ceremony. My name is Marissa Yes. You've been waiting a long time to hear that, so I should pause for some applause. In the back, can you hear me okay? All right, that's perfect. My name is Marissa Mangoni, and I'm the proud principal of Moriches High School. I would like to extend a warm welcome to distinguished members of the Moriches Board of Education, including Ms. Lawrence Leonsky, Ms. Thomasina Harrell, Mr. Marcus Babzian, Dr. Dawn DePerry, and Mr. Brian Kennedy. I would also like to welcome Dr. Ricardo Soto, our Superintendent of Schools, along with the rest of our administrative team, Ms. Katie Foreman, Mr. Jeremy Thode, Ms. Lisa Scott, Dr. Melissa Reggio, Mr. Adongo Longjohn, and Ms. Danielle Jackson. A warm welcome to the East Moriches Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Dean Middleman, and the Chief of the Unkechaug Nation, Chief Harry Wallace. Welcome, everybody. Now, I would also like to welcome our Moriches teachers, staff, family, friends, and most importantly, our class of 2025. A few things to note. If you would like to listen to this ceremony in Spanish, please see Ms. Nanoska's slip sign for a headset as we will be translating the entire ceremony. The ceremony is also being live streamed. I sent out a parent square, and it should be posted to the Moriches website. Also, we have an alternate location where we will be live streaming this ceremony located in the library, which is also air conditioned, if you prefer a smaller or quieter space. In case of emergencies, please note the exits located on both sides of the gymnasium as well as behind the stage. Today's event would not be possible without the efforts of so many behind the scenes. A special thank you to our buildings and grounds crew under the leadership of Chris Harrell, our security team led by Sean Spiller, our amazing clerical staff, especially Ms. Beth Zvanabek for her tremendous work in organizing a smooth and seamless ceremony. Thank you, Ms. Nanoska Slipstein, for translating this morning. Also, there's a lot of people that go into making today a success, so I appreciate you bearing with me. Thank you to Mr. Mishler. Thank you to Ms. Maggie Romaine and Mr. Sarah Baldock, Ms. Sarah Baldock, the class of 2025 advisors, for their tremendous dedication and support over the past 4 years. We also appreciate all of today's chaperones, with a special thank you to Nancy Harkin for helping ensure a successful event this morning. Thank you to the PTO for these beautiful decorations on the stage. I don't know how they do it, but it was very impressive. So thank you to our PTO for always supporting our students. And thank you for your patience while I said all of those thank yous. At this time, please join me in welcoming our senior class president, Gabriella DeAngelis, along with our national all-Eastern musician, Mackenzie Sweeney, to recite the Pledge of Allegiance and sing the national anthem. Please stand if you're able.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and
Thank you both so much. Today we celebrate the 125th graduation ceremony at Santa Moriches High School. Throughout the years, our Board of Education has been a dedicated supporter of our students. We are honored to welcome our Board of Education President, Ms. Lawrence Leonsky, to share a few words with us this morning.
Good morning, graduates, families, faculty, and friends. As I stand before you today, I want to speak not just as the President of the Board of Education, but as a parent, a neighbor, and someone who deeply understands the mixture of emotions many of you are feeling right now. Parents and guardians, I'm sure every time you look at your child lately, your mind flashes back to moments that feel like yesterday. You might see that little girl twirling in the living room in her recital costume, so full of joy and grace. Or maybe you picture that little boy who stole your heart with his beaming smile after scoring his first goal as he glances over to the sidelines to find your face. Your heart fills with memories of princess dresses and superhero capes, dance parties in the kitchen, mountains of Legos and crayons, messy science experiments, finger-painted masterpieces, and bedtime stories read 1,000 times over. You ask yourself, how did we get here so fast? And today, as you watch your child walk across this stage in a cap and gown, time seems to pause. This moment feels different. It's not just another school milestone, it's the culmination of years of growth, learning, and love. And while it's the end of childhood in many ways, the closing of a cherished chapter, it's also the beginning of something powerful. The beginning of independence, of self-discovery, of stepping fully into who they truly are meant to be. I know this day is bittersweet, but take comfort in knowing that all the love, patience, and guidance you've poured into your child has prepared them for what lies ahead. To our graduates, we are so very proud of you. You've shown resilience, determination, and courage. You've overcome challenges that no one could have predicted. You've balanced academics, friendships, extracurriculars, and the weight of growing up in a complex world. But most importantly, you've grown into thoughtful, capable, and compassionate young adults. You are the dream that someone once held in their heart. And now, it's your turn to dream boldly, for yourself, for your future, and for the world you're stepping into. As you move forward, carry with you the lessons learned here, not just from textbooks, but from the relationships, the setbacks, and the triumphs. Know that your community stands behind you. And never forget the people who cheered you on long before this day. Your family, your teachers, your mentors, your coaches, and your friends. So, as you step forward into this next chapter, my advice to you is simple but sincere. Always be kind. Listen to your heart. Be courageous. And make decisions using your moral compass, even when they're difficult, and even when they go against the grain, especially then. And along the way, take the picture, smile, capture the moments, even the small ones, because one day they'll mean everything. My greatest wish for each of you is this, that you always remember the innocent, wide-eyed child you once were. Keep them close as you become the person you are meant to be. Let them guide you toward a life of purpose, joy, and authenticity. And may you find your success, not the version the world tries to define for you, but the one that brings you peace, fulfillment, and pride. This is what success matters. This kind of success matters the most. Let's take one final moment to truly honor what today represents, a celebration of hard work, of growth, of resilience, and of love. To the families, thank you for years of support, sacrifice, and unwavering belief. To the educators and staff, thank you for shaping minds and hearts with care and dedication. And to our graduates, thank you for inspiring us with your spirit, your strength, and your limitless potential. This isn't just the end of a school year, it's the beginning of your story. So go forward with confidence, with courage, and with kindness. Chase your passions, count your blessings, be a light in this world, and always remember where you came from. Congratulations, class of 2025. The world is waiting for you. Go make your mark.
Thank you, Ms. Liansky, for not only your inspiring words, but for all you and our Board of Education do for our students. At this time, I would like to welcome our Class of 2025 President, Gabriella DeAngelis, back up to the podium to say a few words.
Thank you, Steve. Good morning. I was lucky to be the senior class president this past year, and it's been a privilege growing up here with all of you. Growing up, I've always looked up to my parents. They were my reason to keep going. They told me to never give up, instilled strength, courage, and kindness in me, and I want to take a moment to thank both of them. Mom and Dad, thank you for everything. Mom, don't get mad. I'd like to call out Dad right now. My dad, he's an interesting guy for the most part. But one thing I always noticed was his relationship with people. He always maintained his childhood friendships, and it's a value I always admired. I can vividly remember his visits with his best friend throughout my childhood, Uncle Mike. When I was younger, my dad worked a lot of hours, provided for us, which could have been stressful, but when Uncle Mike came over, it was like it all went away. I was the oldest out of all the kids, so my dad would allow me to sit and spend time with them. Our families grew to become one big family, spending holidays, weekends, and vacations together. I couldn't tell you where we went, what we did, but one thing I can say is my dad and Uncle Mike would always be up late, laughing till they cried or smiling ear to ear when talking about their high school memories. I think I can tell you all every story they said, but we don't have that kind of time, and I don't know how school appropriate most of them are. I would think in my head, I can't wait until I get to do this with my best friends and my classmates. I'm happy to say that the quality I admired in my dad, I now have, and will have for similar memories for years to come to share with my children. From the 5th grade luau to the middle school dance, from stepping into the world of sports to seizing every opportunity CM had to offer. Whether through music, leadership, or service, we've grown with each experience. We walked into the school 4 years ago, nervous and unsure at freshman orientation, but it wasn't long before we were swept up in the spirit of homecoming and all the excitement it brought. Over time, we found our place. We earned spots on varsity teams we once dreamed of, danced at our first homecoming and junior prom, and created countless memories along the way. Clayton Huey, Center Moriches Middle School, and Center Moriches High School. Thank you for giving me all these opportunities and relationships that are truly unforgettable. To my classmates, thank you for being part of this journey with me, and I hope you are sharing those same stories with your children one day while smiling ear to ear. I know I will. So to conclude, here to New Beginnings, wishing you all the best as we step into the next chapter of our journey.
Thank you, Gabriella. Center Moriches High School has a time-honored tradition of inviting one of our own alumni to deliver the commencement keynote address. This year, we are excited to announce our keynote speaker, Mr. John Ward Adams, class of 2010. Mr. Ward Adams was an all-state athlete, New York State Attorney General, CCC Award recipient, and an active part of the Moriches Youth Organization. Mr. Ward Adams attended the United States Naval Academy from 2011 to 2015, where he was commissioned as a naval officer and pilot. Mr. Ward Adams' Navy career has included 2 deployments to the Western Pacific on Navy ships as a leader of teams and helicopter aircraft commander. He has also served as a flight instructor and leadership development site lead, developing the next generation of Navy helicopters, pilots, and leaders. He was selected for promotion to lieutenant commander. Mr. Ward Adams has a bachelor's degree in quantitative economics from the United States Naval Academy and a Master of Business Administration from the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. He has a growing family, with his wife just giving birth to his second son 10 weeks ago today. Having since transitioned from the Navy and now works at Nike as a program manager, I am pleased to welcome Mr. John Ward Adams, class of 2010.
Good morning, everyone. Students, faculty and staff, family, friends, and distinguished guests. It is an honor to stand here in the town that shaped who I am today. Today is a celebration of perseverance, achievement, and teamwork. I want to thank the board and administration for your leadership, often behind the scenes, to sustaining St. Moriches' legacy of excellence. To Principal Mangonia and the rest of St. Moriches faculty and staff, thank you for your knowledge, mentorship, and unrelenting dedication to your students. To the family, friends, and supporting teams in the audience, your patience, love, and encouragement have been critical to the success of these graduates. And finally, to the graduating class, congratulations. You did it. You made this happen. So I want to start with what makes St. Moriches truly special. And after giving it some thought, it isn't only the accomplishments that we see on paper, like an international baccalaureate credential. What makes St. Moriches also truly special is the deep connection we share as a tight-knit community. And I want to share a story with you of how deeply those roots run. While serving in the United States Navy as a helicopter pilot, I deployed aboard the USS Boxer in the Western Pacific and Middle East. Long days and challenging conditions tested the team's resolve on a daily basis. And one day, while walking the ship's passageways, I passed a fellow sailor. We exchanged a look. Familiar faces. A few steps later, we both turned around and he said, "Are you from Center?" It was Michael Vitale, St. Moriches class of 2013. We immediately made plans to catch up, to talk about where life had taken us, and I can't express the feelings of warmth, togetherness, and a deeper sense of purpose I felt after seeing Michael, knowing that two fellow Red Devils were serving alongside each other. His presence reminded me of home. I felt like I was back in Center. And I share that story with you today because the pride and connection that we build here aren't temporary. They stay with us. These are the people you remember and the relationships you'll carry with you. And as I look at you today, I remember sitting in your seats 15 years ago, nervous, excited, definitely relieved that there would be zero chance that I'd be writing another remedy for Mr. Preston, sorry, or current event for Mr. Roberts. I should have asked if I could say that. The journey since then has been full of lessons, challenges, and growth, and I'd like to share just a few lessons with you as you step into your own adventure. Keep your dreams big and your actions bigger. You are more capable than you think. Don't let self-doubt or someone else place limits on your potential. When we start to challenge those false stories, we begin to discover what we're truly made of. And I learned this lesson firsthand as a young naval aviator. When I was selected for flight school at the Naval Academy, I felt a wave of doubt. I didn't grow up around aviation like many of my peers did. And even after passing the qualifying assessments, I questioned whether I belonged. That doubt followed me into my first training flight, and I simply struggled to keep up, overwhelmed by the speed, complexity, the pressure. I passed the flight, but I was mentally drained from giving it all I had. And after the flight, I remember collapsing on my bed, staring at the ceiling, thinking, maybe I'm not cut out for this. But at that moment, I made a simple but profound decision to keep showing up, to focus on what I could control, my preparation and my attitude. And over time, the doubt didn't entirely disappear, but the negative voice grew quieter, and each day, I got stronger. And so, to each of you, what is that dream? Keep discovering your passions, and if that voice in your head ever tells you that you don't belong, sometimes the answer is just as simple as deciding to show up every day until you prove to yourself that you do. You can make a difference right here, right now. We often think we need the perfect circumstances before we can help, find joy, or make a difference. Oh, when I get my degree, when I land the job, when I move out, things will be better. But that kind of thinking misses on the beauty of something we often overlook, the present moment. There is no prerequisite for having a positive impact on others. You can inspire people through your character, your actions, and your example, and how you treat others. And please remember, and this is important, You are more than your job title or your accomplishments. Yes, those are important and matter, but they are not the whole story. You are much more than that. You are you, you are enough, and the world needs you today and now. And here's my last reminder. Take care of yourself and others. We're all human, and no one is perfect. There is strength in vulnerability. There's no shame in asking for help, and always make room to offer it too. Kindness, empathy, and compassion are three things that are never out of style. And remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. So make time to reconnect with what refills you. And don't go alone. In an increasingly automated world with AI, machine learning, real relationships and human connection will remain your greatest assets in life and in your careers. So I want you to think about the people who support you unconditionally and keep them close. So, to the class of 2025, I'm so excited for what's ahead for you. Wherever you go, education, service, a job, something's still taking shape. Remember to be proud of how far you've come and where you are going. Keep your dreams big. Keep your actions bigger. Don't wait to make an impact. Start today. And take care of yourself and those around you. And if you ever found yourself thousands of miles away from home, wondering who you are or how you got there, remember that your roots here are strong. We are part of something special. You are ready, and all of us in this room are so proud. Congratulations, class of 2025, and thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. John Wood Adams. It is with great pride and admiration that I introduce a truly wonderful individual, our class of 2025 salutatorian, Juliana Versace. Juliana is graduating with a grade point average of a 103.64 and will be attending Fairfield University in the fall, majoring in mathematics with minors in actuarial science and business analytics. Welcome.
Good morning, parents, friends, teachers, administrators, and of course, my fellow graduates. I am honored to be standing here today as the salutatorian for the class of 2025. Today marks a significant milestone in our lives, the day we step out from the familiar halls of St. Moriches High School into a world brimming with possibilities and challenges. I want to start by acknowledging something we all know too well. High school wasn't just about textbooks and exams. It was a roller coaster of emotions and a journey of self-discovery. We've had our highs and lows, our triumphs and challenges. Amidst all this, we found moments that defined us, friendships that supported us, and dreams that propelled us. I think it's crucial to remember that high school wasn't just a phase. It was the foundation for the rest of our lives. In this building, we've learned not just about history and math, but about resilience, kindness, and the importance of being true to ourselves. I'd like to take a moment to thank our teachers who have been more than educators. They've been our guides, mentors, sometimes our therapists, and even our friends. You've shown us that learning isn't just about what's in books, but about questioning, exploring, and sometimes being okay with not having all the answers. Thank you for your patience, inspiration, and most importantly, for believing in us. To our parents and families, we would not be here today without your support, your sacrifices, and your endless love. You've celebrated our successes, comforted us in our failures, and stood by us as we've built our dreams. Thank you for being our constant in this ever-changing journey, and we hope to continue to make you proud. As we step forward into the next chapter in our lives, let's take with us the lessons that we've learned, the friendships that we've forged, and the confidence we've gained. The world is a big place, and it's waiting for us to leave our mark. Whether you're heading to college, joining the military, starting a job, or exploring other passions, let's do it with the courage and curiosity that has been nurtured at St. Moriches High School. I recently came across a quote from Peter Drucker, who was a management theorist. He stated that the best way to predict the future is to create it. Let's promise ourselves to keep exploring, keep challenging the status quo, and to keep believing in our ability to make a difference. Remember, success is not just about what you achieve, but about the journey you embark to get there. So let's make it a journey filled with passion, growth, and lifelong learning. Congratulations, fellow graduates of the class of 2025. We're not just the future, we are the present, and we have the power to shape a world that we're proud to be a part of. May your journey be filled with purpose, fulfillment, and endless opportunities. Thank you.
Thank you, Juliana. At this time, would the senior members of the symphonic band please assemble? Now for their final performance, our graduates will be performing choreography by Robert Shelton, led by Mr. Paul Conifrey. Let's hear it again for our talented musicians. Especially those that have just performed their last performance here at Santa Moriches High School. Thank you to Mr. Conifrey, Mrs. Green, Mr. Preston, Ms. Basil, and Ms. Sotong for your continued commitment to music education and for inspiring our students from their very first notes to today's performance and beyond. Our district's many achievements are the result of a shared commitment among students, faculty, staff, families, and leadership. Together, we've built an environment where learning thrives and students feel supported. Leading these collective efforts is our superintendent. It is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Ricardo Soto.
Good morning to our graduating class, families, faculty, Board of Education members, and honored guests. It's a profound honor to stand before you today as we celebrate the remarkable achievements of the 2025 graduating class. This moment marks the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and growth. Each of you has navigated challenges, embraced new knowledge, and forged lasting friendships. You've sat through countless lessons, tackled difficult assignments, and discovered talents you never knew you possessed. Today, we acknowledge not just the academic triumphs, but the personal journeys that each of you has undertaken to reach this significant milestone. In the month of June, I've attended many end-of-the-year events, such as our Moving Up ceremonies, Senior and Varsity Awards Night, and Eagle Scout ceremony, and there is one thing that stood out in each event, which is that Santa Moriches is and always will be a close-knit community that supports and knows its students. Over the past few weeks, I've been thinking about my remarks, and I have a few objectives: be brief, impart a positive message, and speak from the heart. So this morning, I plan to do all three things through the telling of two stories that helped to shape my life. As an individual raised in New York City, I was not fortunate to grow up in a small town, know everyone in my school, or be able to walk to a body of water to enjoy a swim or catch fresh fish for dinner. On the contrary, I was surrounded by a concrete jungle that was filled with culture, diversity, and art, which, despite the high population rate, can be very isolating and overwhelming. As a child, I was always lost in my thoughts, constantly analyzing my surroundings and those around me. One day at a family gathering that was filled with Latino music, family members playing live instruments, and loud laughter and screaming. Really talking, but in our family, talking sounds like screaming. My cousin that was just returned from being stationed abroad in Europe walked over to me as I sat on a couch and handed me a book by Ernest Hemingway. This one act opened my eyes to the joys of reading and provided an escape from the noise of the bustling city. I then found tranquility in the pages of the books that I read. I spent hours a day getting lost in the worlds that were created by the minds of great visionaries. It also helped me to build an appreciation for different cultures, history, food, and traveling. As a person that was raised in humble circumstances, I pledged to see for myself the scenery that became alive through books. During my last year in college, I attended a study abroad program in Madrid, Spain, which then led me to 4 consecutive summer backpacking trips through Europe and parts of Africa. Despite not being raised in a wealthy family or even one that valued traveling, as a young man, I worked and saved every penny that I made to support my desire to travel, because it was important to me, because it provided me with an opportunity for growth, and because it shaped my character and helped me to better understand those around me. Traveling and seeing the world was important to me. So graduates, I invite you to find what is important to you and pursue it. Don't let circumstances or obstacles stand in your way. Find something that will make you happy and allow you to grow. Then devise a plan to make it happen. My second story involves my career choices. Based on my childhood and interests, it wasn't surprising that I wanted to pursue a career in writing, possibly global journalism that focused on exposing nuances of cultural and domestic practices. To this end, I began working for a political action group that specialized in building awareness for the inequities that exist throughout the world and advocacy for necessary resources. Working with men and women that dedicated their careers and lives to bettering the world allowed me to open my eyes to the unfair conditions that plague our society, the impact that a few can have on the many, and my desire to serve a greater cause. During my second year with the group, I had the ability to work with a student intern. After a short period of time, I realized that I enjoyed working with students, so I rushed to the registrar's office and declared education as my minor. For me, this was a big deal, because honestly, I never really enjoyed school. I was a clock watcher, a student that always read ahead in class, someone that always had a second and third follow-up question for the teacher. And I never dreamed that I would enter the field of education. But now I stand before you as your proud superintendent of schools. My career became possible because of my interaction with a student that guided my path. So I say to our graduates, don't take any moment for granted. Learn from those around you and listen to your heart. On June 12th, our seniors walked the halls of each building, and it was wonderful to see the hugs, tears, and best wishes that our teachers had for the graduates. At this moment, I want us to recognize the dedication of our teachers that have all worked together to establish foundation that made this day possible. We also need to take a moment to acknowledge the unwavering support and sacrifices of your parents, guardians, and extended family that encouraged you, believed in you, and stood by you for the last 13 years of your education. Please join me in giving our St. Moriches staff and families a huge round of applause. On that same day, our Scope preschool students celebrated their moving up ceremony, and the educators developed a video that captures special moments during the year. The backdrop of the video was Oh, the Place You Go, a book by Dr. Seuss, and the book ends in the following way: you're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. We are incredibly proud of each and every one of you. Get on your way with courage, integrity, and the knowledge that you're well prepared to make your mark on the world. Congratulations to the class of 2025. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Soto. Family, friends, class of 2025, let us formally recognize and welcome our much accomplished class of 2025 valedictorian, Troy Getz. Troy graduated with a grade point average of 104.04 and will be attending Cornell University, majoring in hospitality with a minor in real estate. Please join me again in welcoming Troy Getz.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. Teachers, families, friends, and of course, the class of 2025. When I came to this school in 7th grade, I didn't know anyone. I was nervous, unsure of how I'd fit in. But the people here made it easier. Students were welcoming, teachers were patient, and little by little, I found my place. But while things looked fine on the outside, I spent a long time feeling like I was falling behind in ways nobody could see. For a while, I struggled with insomnia, not because I wasn't tired, but because I couldn't turn my brain off. I was constantly overthinking. Am I doing enough? Am I good enough? Why does it feel like everyone else has it figured out? Didn't help I was constantly comparing myself to other people. People who seemed perfect, productive, successful in my eyes. The more I compared, the more I started losing touch with who I actually was. I didn't realize how much time I was spending trying to be what I thought people wanted instead of figuring out who I wanted to be. Eventually, I knew something had to change. I started stepping away from the noise. Less comparison, more thinking for myself. I started being more present. I went to the gym. I tried things that pushed me. I practiced mindfulness and actually sat with my thoughts. And slowly, I stopped needing validation from everyone else. I started becoming someone I actually respected, someone I recognized when everything else got quiet. Through all that growth, there's one person I kept thinking about, my grandma, an amazing woman who was always there for me. She passed away last March, and I miss her every day. What stuck with me most about her wasn't anything crazy. It was how much she just enjoyed life. She wasn't trying to be better than anyone else. She wasn't worried about proving anything to anyone. She just lived. Even in her 80s, she was out bowling, shopping, grabbing lunch, talking to strangers like they were old friends. She didn't need a reason. She just wanted to enjoy her day. She laughed easily and never took things too seriously. She reminded me that life doesn't have to be constantly optimized. Sometimes, the most meaningful thing you can do is just have fun being alive. We miss her, but the way she lived is something I carry with me. The world tells us to be more successful, more productive, more impressive. But sometimes what matters most is being present, caring about people, doing things that make you happy, and letting yourself enjoy it. To the teachers who showed up for us, thank you. You didn't just teach the subjects. You reminded us that showing up and caring is powerful. And to the class of 2025, we've been through a lot. Pressure, doubt, all the quiet internal battles that people don't always see. But we're here. We kept showing up, and that means something. So as we step into whatever's next, I hope we don't forget this. You don't need to be everything for everyone. You just need to be real. Be kind, make space for joy, show up for others, and most importantly, for yourself. Congratulations, class of 2025. Let's go live fully. Let's go live fully, not just to impress, but to enjoy and chase your goals. Thank you.
Thank you, Troy. Distinguished staff, board members, community supporters, proud families, and above all, our incredible class of 2025. Listening to our speakers today, we've heard some amazing stories and messages. I will agree with Gabby. I also have an Uncle Mike, and his name is actually Uncle Mike. The friendships that Gabby spoke of, the appreciation that Juliana showed for our staff, the inspiration she brought us looking at the future, Troy's grandma, his message of overcoming obstacles and challenges, but really living life to the fullest. These messages are really what makes every graduation ceremony unique and special. And it's not easy to get up here and speak. So let's just hear it again for our student speakers today. Now, as you know, we are an international baccalaureate school. Our middle school and elementary school are also accredited. This class was actually the first cohort of students to complete their MYP projects and presentations in 8th grade. During one of the most uncertain times in education, they had to actually do their presentation virtually. Do you remember? Yep. Even then, their work stood out. It was meaningful, thoughtful, and driven by a genuine desire to make a difference. Their projects included collecting essential items for local shelters and ministries, raising money for hospitals and nonprofits, building benches, bat boxes, which is a good thing, so great job. Habitats for local parks and animals. They supported shelters, cleaned our beaches, volunteered with younger students, created bilingual resources, and brought joy to nursing home residents and students with special needs. Their efforts touched every corner of our community, and we couldn't be more proud of the compassion, creativity, and commitment they've shown. Those early efforts laid the foundation for something even greater. Many of those same students went on now to earn the prestigious New York State Seal of Civic Readiness, a distinction awarded to students who demonstrate civic knowledge, engagement, and action. It reflects not only academic achievement, but also a powerful commitment to real-world impact. At Santa Moriches, our mission extends far beyond academics. We strive to prepare students to become informed, compassionate, and active citizens, ready to lead, serve, and stand up for what matters. Many of the graduates you see tonight are wearing red and white cords, signifying the seal they earned through their dedication to their community and civic responsibility. They identified needs, to their community and took action. From supporting local causes to raising awareness around important issues, they showed what it truly means to be civic ready. Our families, faculty, and entire community should feel an overwhelming sense of pride. These students have not only supported our tight-knit town, they've taken those experiences and turned them into lasting accomplishments. They leave Center Moriches High School as leaders and role models. And not to brag, but I'm going to. We have students graduating today with grade point averages well over 100. We have students who have completed hundreds of hours of community service, students entering the military to serve and protect our country, students earning the New York State Seal of Civic Readiness and the New York State Seal of Biliteracy, students achieving Regents diplomas, advanced Regents diplomas with honors, and the highly respected International Baccalaureate diploma. We have students who have spent their high school years working multiple jobs before and after school, being the caretaker for families, being a support system for friends. We have students who helped grow our incredible unified program, expanding from basketball to now including bowling and golf. If you haven't been to a unified game yet, you definitely should. I highly recommend it. It's one of the most joyful, inspiring experiences you'll witness, and also they always have time for a fun dance party, so that's also a good time. Yes, let's hear it for our unified program. Class of 2025, we are so proud of your hearts, your voices, and your impact. You've made your mark on this school and on this community, and the world is already better for it. As educators, our goal has always been to guide you, teach you, and help instill values that matter: kindness, resilience, empathy, integrity. And while we spend years trying to pour those lessons into every class, every conversation, and every chance we can, it is the most fulfilling part of our work when you reflect those values back to us. Now, this is the part of the speech where I should give you some of my own advice. Some words of wisdom, maybe a famous quote, but let's be honest, you have heard plenty from me over the last 4 years. Instead, let's hear from some people who I truly admire, some people who are authentic and inspire me. You, the class of 2025. So when asked to share some words of advice to yourself and your fellow graduates, let's hear what you had to say. Don't be afraid to try new things, Megan Harker. Let go of all of the small things. They don't really matter in the end. Surround yourself with people who truly care in good times and in bad times. Sophia Rusty. Know what you want out of everything you start. Enjoy the time you have and use it well. If you work hard and pursue your passions, you'll be happy. Molly Murray. I like this one. Don't let yourself peak in high school. Lucy Roy. Don't make assumptions and judge people before you even get to know them. Make everyone feel welcome and appreciated. A small effort from you can make a huge difference for them. Cameron Broadbent. Do everything possible in your life to achieve your dreams and trust that life will take care of the rest. Trinity Leonard. Stay true to yourself. Michaela Walsh. Never think anything is too hard for you to succeed. Karen Ortez. Amelia Tebbins. Don't procrastinate. Don't be afraid of making mistakes and looking like a fool. Blake Lapp. Always be yourself. Don't care what other people think, and always try your hardest. Riley Schilt. Do the little things right. Ryan Schilt. Never settle to be just average. Go beyond. Vincent Lucido. Keep pushing even when it's rough. Jonathan Pistanio. Ashley Carroll. Do your homework. Don't wait until the last minute to do your work, Morgan Montemuro, and this must be a twin thing because then get your work done early is Madison Montemuro, so I appreciate that. Do your best and don't compare your journey with others, Jenna Godek. Only move forward no matter what comes your way, Ezekiel Dalen Dennis. I have plenty more. Their words of wisdom have really given me that, oh, this is why we do it moment. Again, this is why we go above and beyond and try to support our students as best we can. So to hear them say those good things is just really impactful and powerful, and I'm really appreciative to you guys. So after we let those inspiring, motivating, and honest words sit with you, let us take a few moments to recognize some outstanding achievements from our graduates. At this time, we'll recognize the top performing senior in each of our departments. All award winners through the years are prominently displayed in our Academic Excellence Showcase outside of the main office and have received a plaque at Senior Awards Night. Please stand when I call your name to be recognized. For art, Anthony Florio. For business, Gabriella DeAngelis. English, Dylan Anderson. French, Molly Murray. Spanish, Troy Getz. Instrumental music and vocal music, Mackenzie Sweeney. Mathematics, Juliana Versace. Physical education, Austin Fowler and Erin Baldock. Science, Isabella Flores. Social studies, Colin Casey. Technology, Trinity Leonard. Citizenship, Amelia Tebbins. And our Community Service and Involvement Program, Kevin Romaine. Will all of our Section 11 Gold Key Award winners please stand to be recognized? Yep, sit. That is our highest award that we provide for our athletes. Will our 3 sport varsity scholar athletes please stand? Thank you. Please stand if you've earned high honors in music through NISMA, all-county, all-state, or other prestigious ensembles. Your dedication to the arts has really brought pride to our school community. Please stand if you will be playing a sport or a musical instrument in college. This year, we are proud to recognize 4 members of the class of 2025 who have made the courageous decision to serve our country. They have officially enlisted and will soon begin their journey in the armed forces. Please stand when I call your name. Jocelyn Condameda, United States Navy. Stay standing. Harrison Kench, United States Army. Gavin Merced, United States Army. Kara Williams, United States Army. We thank you for your bravery, your commitment, and your selfless service. We wish you strength, success, and safe passage. The International Baccalaureate program is one of the most rigorous academic paths a high school student can take. These students have demonstrated exceptional dedication, perseverance, and a true love of learning. Their commitment to academic excellence and global-mindedness has prepared them for incredible futures. And we are confident they will continue to thrive and lead wherever life takes them. Will the following International Baccalaureate Diploma candidates please stand to be recognized? Troy Getz. Molly Murray. And Juliana Versace. Please stand and remain standing if you've taken any of our IB courses. Please stand if you have taken any of our AP courses or college level courses during your time here at Santa Moriches High School. Thank you. One of our most important responsibilities is to ensure students leave our school prepared for what comes next. By offering rigorous courses through the IB program, AP and concurrent courses, we're helping open doors and giving our students a head start to your future. That was a lot of students who have already started to push themselves and go above and beyond the expectations. That is what we want to see for you, for your future as well. Please stand if you participated in a BOCES career and technical education program. Today, you are not only earning your high school diploma, but also graduating with a professional trade, which is an incredible accomplishment. This year, we actually had the largest number of students that we've ever had here enrolled in our career and technical education programs through BOCES, which is truly a testament to how much opportunity and how much this program continues to grow and thrive. Please stand if you are the first person in your family to graduate from high school. We are very proud of what a big accomplishment that is for you. Please stand if you have been part of any of our performing arts programs, band, chorus, theater, art shows. Please stand at this time. Thank you. This year we have one Eagle Scout, Philip Bechtold. We are so proud of you and your dedication and commitment to our community. Two of our students are members of the Santa Moriches Fire Department and plan to continue this path of service. Please stand to be recognized, Samuel Pantol and Christian Meadows. We have one student who throughout her program at Maritime will be part of the Navy ROTC, Amelia Tebbins. Please stand if you have participated in any of our sports, including our unified sports or clubs throughout your high school career. Thank you. Please stand if during your time here in high school you held a part-time job or provided our community with any community service. Now, you may notice that all of our graduates are standing as they have all completed their required community service, most of them exceeding our expectations. Please let's hear it again for our class of 2025. Congratulations to the many of you who have won awards and championships throughout your years here. Some have stoles, cords, pins to show your academic accomplishments. Most importantly, every one of you has on a red Santa Moriches cap and gown with a CM prominent right in front. You are all Santa Moriches High School graduates, and I am proud of every single one of you. You've left your mark, and it's one we will feel for years to come. As you go out into the world, know that you carry the spirit of Santa Moriches High School with you. No matter where life takes you, this will always be your home. Thank you, class of 2025, for your heart, your service, your hard work, and your impact, and congratulations. Now, the best way that I can show my love for you and my appreciation for your family is to stop talking and to start awarding these diplomas. Our Our guidance counselors, Mrs. Marino and Mrs. Hessian, will be reading the names of our graduates as our Board of Education members present them with their diplomas. Please welcome Mrs. Marino and our Board of Education President, Ms. Lawrence Leonsky, to present diplomas to the first group of graduates.
Troy Michael Getz. Juliana Tara Versace. Gabriella Marie DeAngelis. Mackenzie Lynn Sweeney. Mackenzie Lynn Sweeney. Ariel Mauricio Abarca. Ariel Mauricio Abarca. Olivia Rose Amaduri. Dylan Aiden Anderson. Gavin John Bailey. Erin Reese Baldock. Rosalind Bartuin. Angelina Rose Bauman. Philip Kevin Bechtold. Chloe Marie Bohm Kameen. Tyler James Brady. Cameron Mackenzie Broadbent. Crystal Ray Campo. Charles Jason Carano. Ashley Elizabeth Carroll. Kayla Elizabeth Cascone. Colin Joseph Casey. Nelly Silvana Castro Samaniego. Darwin Osvaldo Castro Sanchez. Abigail Rose Satina. William Daniel Cintron. Jocelyn Anais Condameda. John Steinberg. Ezekiel Dalen Dennis. Please welcome Board of Education Vice President, Ms. Thomasina Harrell, to present the diplomas to our graduates. Nathaniel Amiri Davis. Anijah Dixon. Aaron Dominguez. Alexander Christopher Agletsky. Aaliyah Marie Eliezer. Casey Ennis. Madison Ava Esposito. Mary Catherine Falco. Austin James Fowler. Isabella Marie Flores. Shane Robert Gallagher. Jenna Hope Godek. Lizette Carolina Gomez. Anthony Joseph Florio. Santos Gutierrez Amaya. Megan Bridget Harker. Ava Victoria Heilig. Daniel Reed Heller. Joseph Stephen Hiller. Braden Matthew Ramada. Angelina Faith Heisman. Nyla Aijane Jackson. Samuel Boomer Jacobs. Janaya Denise Langhorn. Please welcome Board of Education trustee, Mr. Brian Tennedy, to present diplomas to our graduates. Daniel Brian Jurgens. Harrison Isaiah Kench. Jenna Nicole Kilkenny. Sophia Rose Kerr. Kaylee Rose Lamana. Trinity Jade Lannard. Sophia Cecile Lanzette. Blake Lapp. John Legger. Sammy Maybrook. Haley Elizabeth Lewis. Jimmy Alexander Lopez Rabanales. Vincent Lucido. Owen Charles Marigolio. Sean Marjani. John Michael Marino. Brandon Scott Martinez. Karen Nicole Martinez Castro. I'll now welcome Mrs. Hession to read the list of names of our graduates.
Please welcome Board of Education trustee Dr. Dawn DePerry to present diplomas to our graduates. Luciana Rose Marticello. Jack Henry McKeon. Christian Meadows. Sean Mann. Gavin Jeffrey Merced. Julia Messina. Jose Miguel Gomez. George Alexander Molina. Madison Lenore Montemuro. Morgan Annie Montemuro. Anthony James Monza. Okay. Sorry. Hannah Elizabeth Morales. Mateo J. Munez. Molly Sungha Murray. Peyton Michaela Nowak. Kevin James Nosek. Brianna Sky Appel. Juliana Rose Diarce. Sydney Margaret Farley. Caitlin Teresa Hires. Sophia Lily Resty. Jocelyn Leanne Jurs. Daniela Marie Nunez. Amelia Noel O'Donnell Vidiello. Christopher David Ortega Castro. Karen Azucena Ortez. Lily Shea Palace. Amelia Hastings Tebbins. Michaela Merrill Walsh. Samuel Reed Pantol. Jonathan Jose Perez. Please welcome Board of Education trustee, Mr. Marcus Babzian, to present the final diplomas to our graduates. Juan Perez. Jonathan Justin Pistagno. Giovanna Louise Pichulo. Scarlett Cazada Martinez. William B. Roach. Guillermo Rodriguez dos Santos. Kevin John Romaine. Tristan Caleb Rowe. Lucy Jacqueline Roy. Christopher Lewis Russo. Christian Sanchez Amaya. John Philip Shiverstein. Riley Elizabeth Schilt. Ryan Christopher Schilt. Sophia Rose Scuria. Matthew Jesse Smith. Braden Bussey Trent. Vanessa Bell Stewart. Luke Jeter Turnow. James Underhill. Kevin Stiles. Matthew Alexander Urchima Puma. Walter Van Vleck. Tyler Brian Vogelli. Haley Rose Weingartner. Kara Ann Williams. Sepha Wittenhagen. Matthew Thomas Zahn.
It's the portable one behind you. You can hold it if you have to.
Will the class, hear me? Will the class, no.
Will the class of 2025 please stand? By the power vested in me by the Center Moriches Board of Education and New York State Department of Education, I now pronounce you graduates of Center Moriches High School.